Number 34. In A Theory of Adaptation, Linda Hutcheon argues that an adaptation is not vampiric. It doesn't draw the lifeblood from its source and leave it dying or dead, nor is it paler than the adapted work. It may, on the contrary, keep that prior work alive, giving it an afterlife it would never have had otherwise. Hutcheon's refusal to see adaptation as vampiric is particularly inspiring for those of us who do work on adaptations. The idea of an afterlife of texts, of seeing what comes before as an inspiration for what comes now, is by its very definition, keeping works alive. Adaptations for young adults in particular have the added benefit of engaging the young adult reader with both then and now, past and present, functioning as both monuments to history and the flesh of the reader's lived experience. While this is true for adaptations in general, it is especially important for those written with young adults in mind. Such adaptations allow young readers to make personal connections with texts that might otherwise come across as old-fashioned or irrelevant. Number 35. According to the principle of social proof, one way individuals determine appropriate behavior for themselves in a situation is to examine the behavior of others there, especially similar others. It's through social comparison with these referent others that people validate the correctness of their opinions and decisions. Consequently, people tend to behave as their friends and peers have behaved. Because the critical source of information within the principle of social proof is the responses of referent others, compliance tactics that employ this information should be especially effective in collectivistically oriented nations and persons. Some evidence in this regard comes from a study showing that advertisements that promoted group benefits were more persuasive in Korea, a collectivistic society, than in the United States, an individualistic society.